Your boy Food Junkie is coming at you with another video. Y'all saw the titles, Introspective Conversations. And I just want to come talk to you guys about this right quick. I'm not going to be here too long, I don't think. But, it is what it is. We're going to go with the flow. We're going to talk about it how we need to talk about it. I haven't been really watching a lot of stuff here in the quote unquote beefy sector, whatever. I've been all over YouTube watching other stuff, trying to get some inspiration, trying to look for some things of that nature. Was not, but I have been keeping an ear out for things going on in this beef sector. And for the most part, it's the same shit, different day. It's the same thing going on that's been going on for years now. And but what caught my attention is one conversation that I read into. People trying to be deep, people trying to be introspective, looking within themselves to try to find out or wanting us to believe that they're looking within themselves. Hey Lena, baby, how you doing? As to see or as to say that they have changed or they have evolved as they have moved on. My thing is this. You can't bullshit someone. What's up, Lionheart? How you doing, baby? Or let me rephrase it. You can't bullshit me. It's funny how all these people who said they have changed, they moved on, they're better today than they were yesterday, seems to be practicing the same stuff and the same things that they have been practicing for years. Hey, Miss Diva, baby, how you doing? You can't tell someone like me that you've changed or make a declarative statement on a social media platform saying that you've changed when you're doing the same bullshit that you've been doing, when you are involved in the same shit that you've been involved in since the beginning of time. See, y'all know that I've always said I watch how people befriend each other and how people defriend each other because that is an indicator as to how you are going to treat and handle me. I've always said that from the very beginning. I don't need something to happen for me to come out with that statement again or put it in a different way or put it in different terms or different things. I said what I said years ago. I mean it today. I watch how everyone on here befriend each other and defriend each other. And that tells me if I want to converse with them or not. I've always said I love everybody on here. I have no problems with anyone on here. Don't mean that you won't get skull dragged by me if I want to or if I feel I need to. Also say I love everybody on here was not, but I don't fuck with many people on here because I watch how you befriend, I watch how you defriend, I watch how you move, I watch how you lie, I watch how you lie to someone in their face with a straight face, as to believe that people you know, don't see you, haven't seen what you've done, haven't seen how you've been moving, haven't seen what you've been doing. And I come to the conclusion, my introspective moment is this. People don't like me on here. And it doesn't bother me, doesn't hurt my feelings, don't do anything. But let me tell you why they don't like me. Because your boy, Food Junkie, have never came on here with his head hanging low, mouth open, and hand hanging out. And y'all know, as I know, I will never do that. What I found on here is that people like a victim. Y'all like someone that y'all can feel sorry for. Y'all like someone who is desperate and denounced, who come on here crying and whining and begging for your acceptance and begging for your forgiveness. And those who know, what do I say? I don't give apologies, nor do I accept them. I stand in everything that I have done on here and everything that I have said on here because when I said it and done it, I meant it. There will never be an apology to anyone on here about what I said or done. Because if I said it or done it to you, you had to have done something to me in order for me to say it and do it to you. If you got work done on you by me, it's because you deserve that work that I put on you. If I drug you, skull drug you on these streets verbally, it's because you deserve it. I'm not going to placate or coddle grown ass adults. Y'all want a fucking victim. Y'all want someone that y'all could champion behind, that y'all can lift up and make into who you want them to be. I tell y'all this all the time. I don't allow people to build me up because I will not give you the power to break me down. And that's why people on here don't like me. That's why I don't have the numbers that most of the people have. Because a lot of the people was not are victims. I'm not going to give you what you want. I'm going to give you what I think you need. And if you take it and grow from it and learn from it and do better with it, fine. But I'm not, it's what point will I be on here to break people down who haven't done anything to me? It's not my place to entertain the masses by cussing someone out. I don't find that funny. I don't find that entertaining. So guess what? I'm not going to do it. So when you do see me going at someone, it's because I feel that they said something or did something to me, food junkie, that warrants a cuss out, that warrants a skull drag, that warrants that. I'm not getting into people's business because I don't care enough about people like that on here. Let me be completely honest. A lot of y'all on here, content creators and subscribers alike, like I said before, I said this years ago, I wouldn't talk to y'all if I saw y'all on the street corner. Because the energy that you project is something that I don't like, that I don't want in my life. It's negative. It's some bullshit. It's about using people to get what you want. It's about trying to climb. Basically, it's the crab in a barrel mentality. Y'all see all of us in this barrel, and you're willing to cut off each other's legs, limbs, arms, heads, toes, testicles, titties, and everything else in order for you to get ahead. And I don't see it that way. I see it that there's enough for everybody. You just have to be willing to go get it and get it in a way where you can sustain it. You think I'm serious? A lot of people on here have this crab in a bucket mentality where they would do anything and everything to get a little ahead of someone else, thinking that they're going to sustain it the way they have been sustaining it or how they can sustain it. But I actually, like I always said, if your life is in shambles, what is destroying someone else's reputation on this platform? How's it going to help you get your life out of shambles? If you're mentally stunted, if you're mentally retarded, if you're emotionally stunted, emotionally retarded, how is exposing someone or popping someone else that you don't know, that don't know you, how is that going to change your life for the better? So all this conversation going on right now about, oh, well, we need to look inside each other and we need not to do that. And if we want this to happen, we need to, no. How about take care of yourself? How about making sure that you have maintained a lifestyle that is comfortable for you without this thing? I've always said, I came on here 100% me. What's up, Miss Green? Baby, how you doing? I came on this place 100% food junkie. I told you what the name stands for millions of times. Let me say it for one more time. Yes, I want to feed you food. I want you to see the different things that I eat and how I carry myself and things that I dine at, things of nature, things that I can create with just understanding ingredients and things of nature. Yes, I want to give you all that as far as the ingesting food, nourishment for your body. But also, I want to feed your mind and your soul. I want you to listen and think about what I'm saying and ask yourself, has he changed? Has he done anything different than the day that he came on here? Or has he maintained all the way through for the years that he's been on here that I've heard of him? You never see me come on here begging. You never come over here me bragging about what I got. Do I talk about what I have? I'll tell you all the time, I don't have much. I have very little. But I'm so proud of what I have and where I came from and how I've maintained myself and how I built myself up. And that's not a brag. That's just me saying how proud I am of myself. And I tell you guys, I'm a long distance from where I grew up at. Mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually. But it's so much more that I have offered, that I have given to people was not. And it's not always in a bowl or packaged in a way that people want to hear it, which I understand. I'm not your friend. I'm not. I'm not here to be liked by you. I'm not. I started my social media platform and started giving content because I working on things that I need to work on. I told y'all previously, I came on here to work on my speech, being able to speak in a way that could be understood, could be clear, and to be able to think quickly on my feet if I'm in a situation. That's my purpose of being on here. If people like it, they do. If they don't, they don't. Because I know that I am preparing myself for something bigger and better, something different. And I don't want anyone who don't talk to me now in my face, because I know who comes over here and listens to what I'm talking like this, when I'm who's supporting me. I know those people. Everyone else, I'm telling you now, when it happened, it's gonna happen. But when it happened, don't think you're gonna see some of my face and smile and grin, and I'm gonna sit here and accept you. I'm gonna be the same asshole to you then that I am to you now. See, that's what keeping it real is. I told y'all I was an asshole. I've shown y'all I can be an asshole. So don't think that when whatever happens, I'm going to sit here and smile in your face. I'm not going to. That's not how I'm made up. That's not who I am. That's not my pedigree. That's not what it is. I tell you exactly what the fuck it is. And I expect you not to like it. But you have no choice but to accept it. And when I hear people acting like they haven't done anything wrong, of course they don't like each other. But the difference is they don't interact with me because they know that I'm going to call their ass out on it. You don't like me. You can't possibly like me if you're doing the shit that you're doing to each other. I don't break up to make up. I don't fight with people that I'm cool with and then smile grin in their face. I don't sit here and just fuck with people and try to bully people and try to gang up on people while it's not because I know that they're weak. There are people on here that I really truly do not fuck with. And y'all would never know because I don't have to let anyone know. I know to stay away from you. I know to leave you alone. But it's the ones who choose to come after me that I have to let it be known. I don't fuck with you. What's up, the hood baby? How you doing, sweetheart? It's just crazy to me how it's like the same shit that I've been saying for years. Now all of a sudden, people want to use that commentary as if it's new and they're came up with the secret. Like they came up with, you know what I'm saying, the golden ticket as to how to survive here on these YouTube streets. We all know what we do on these YouTube streets. We all know if we're messy for no reason. We all know if we're catty, if we're petty. We all know those things. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that if you stay out of the fray, what's up, Voodoo Baby? How you doing? You don't have to be involved in the bullshit. Like I don't, yeah, like I said, I don't care what's going on with these people on here. I really don't because the reality is, while I'm eating gourmet meals and finishing up projects that I have to deliver tomorrow before I go head into my real job, people are still doing the same shit they've been doing for years on here. Talking shit, being around shit, going from channel to channel, channel, watching and following the shit just to say they was there. And you want someone like myself to believe that you have a fulfilling life outside of YouTube. Hey, Carrie, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? You expect me to believe that you have a fulfilling life outside of YouTube when you're on here day in, day out, all throughout the day, every day. You can't make me believe that that much time in the day for you to be on YouTube 12 hours and have a successful life outside of YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm not on here watching this bullshit. Well, it's not because, and if I'm listening to stuff, it's because I'm doing something else while I'm listening to it. I'm building something. I'm creating something. I'm receiving deposits for doing work around in my field of expertise. And when I say that, like, I've written books. My book is in the Library of Congress as well. Do you hear me talk about my book all the time on here? No, because I hate to say it, y'all not my audience. And when I say y'all, I don't mean y'all specifically was not, but this sector is not my audience. This sector is not my audience for my paintings. This sector is not my audience for my designs. This sector is not my audience for my garments that I make, for the jewelry that I make, for the masks that I continue to make. You're not my audience because you can't tell me, because people that I like to have my stuff and who value my stuff, they're out there living, going to masquerade balls. They're going to Tom Joyner morning cruises where he's going to have a masquerade ball, which I'm commissioning, which I've been commissioned to do a couple things for that as well. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me coming on here always talking about what I do and what I've done. I do stuff because it's what I like to do, what I'm good at doing, and what people are willing to pay the price for. You know, I mean, people get excited about going on a cruise during hurricane season when it's the cheapest. I'm confused. I'm just saying. People talking about having deposits for trips to Jamaica and trips. I'm confused. You're supposed to be doing all this high life living, but yet you just can't pull out a credit card or a bank statement or a bank card or write a check or Zelle somebody or Venmo somebody, was not whatever application you choose to use to pay for it. I'm not impressed by someone going to somewhere back in August, but have to be on a payment plan back in January. That's not impressive to me. It sounds like I'm being an asshole now, but it's not. Like I told you, I've been over this movement in this sector forever and a day. I really have been. I come on sporadically because, yeah, just to keep say hi to people that I like and to see people who choose to come talk to me and speak to me to do so. And Carrie, I've been saying this for years. I've been saying that for years. You can't convince me that you are happy when you turn these YouTube off. You can't make me believe that you are happy once these cameras and these whatever your social apparatuses goes off. Because you're everywhere all the time. You know everybody and everything that's going on social media. But my question to you is, do you know your kids that well? Do you know your family members that well? Do you know your household that well? Do you know the job that you do as well as you know the movings and shakings and the um, widgets and cogs and stuff that's rolled around here on these YouTube streets? Can you perform a diagnostic of your life as well as you can perform a diagnostic on the drama here on YouTube? You could point out who said what, when they said it, why they said it, and how what effect it had on the person they said it to. But you don't see how you are on YouTube so much that you can't see how damaging it is to your household. While you're on here with cash out parties, while you're on here with birthday lists, while you're on here on your birthday wanting someone to on YouTube to pay you, give you a cash app, give you a super chat. You don't see how crazy that look? I don't know you. I don't give a fuck if you live or die. And that sounds mean, but who cares? Just like y'all shouldn't care if I lived or died. It's not up for y'all to care about me, to pay me for my birthday, or to make sure I have a good time for my birthday. It's up for the people that I have cultivated real relationships with in my real life to make sure that I have a happy birthday, to make sure that my birthday wishes are fulfilled. make sure that my dreams and goals are fulfilled. It's not up for y'all. It's not up to y'all to do that. I don't look for that in y'all. And that's what that's the reason why people don't like it. Because I'm not like y'all. And when I say that was not, I don't mean it in a bad way or saying that y'all are something's wrong with you, but I'm not like that. I don't look for people that I don't know to make me feel good, to make me feel loved, to make me feel enough, to make me feel accepted. I don't do that. I look for people in my real life to do that if I'm looking for that. I'm looking for my family members, my husband, my friends to make me feel worthy, to make me feel accepted, to make me feel loved, to make me feel appreciated. But more so than that, I look to myself for that information, for that love, for that sense of fulfillment, for that sense of gratification. That's why I tell you all the time. I can't be drug or red or clown. You can cuss all you want, you can talk loud all you want, but the reality of the situation is when push comes to shove, you would never catch me on here telling y'all that I got to pay a water bill, a cable bill. I need insurance. I need a transmission money, and I can't afford it myself. I need y'all to buy me lunch or dinner or breakfast. You would never see that coming from me. And the people think that, oh, well, I don't, I think I deserve it. No, you don't. What makes you deserve it? Get off your ass and work. A man or woman who don't work do not eat. And all you Bible thumpers understand that shit. Or a man who does not work does not eat. You know, people like I said, damn shit. Sorry. I cut my like cut my finger. It hurts. But yeah, make it make sense. I am undraggable. I mean, and it's that's funny. That's funny. And thank you whoever said it. But like, you can't drag me. What have I shown y'all but how I live? Everything that I say that I am, I've shown y'all that I am. And when I was doxxed, they showed you I was. And that's not me bragging or being boastful or conceited or arrogant. It's not. It's just me knowing who I am. I love you sometimes, IV. Yeah, and because and she's the same way. Like y'all, like, and you don't have to be impressed by how someone lives because it's not about how you live with them. It's how you carry yourself, what you think of yourself, how you present yourself. And you would never catch me on here lowering my head, begging, holding, looking down on myself for anyone else, holding my hand out, begging for something. No. If I'm not on here talking shit like I'm talking shit right now, being, it's not even prideful, but being very confident in who I am, I'm not going to be on here because I would never put my burdens on anyone else and ask them to lift me up. I will never put my burdens on anyone else so they can make me feel like I'm worthy. I am worthy because I am me. I am worthy because He is me. I am worthy because I am Him. That's why I'm worthy. You can't, I said, no one can make me feel less about myself than I feel about myself, especially when I look at the conditions in which a lot of people on here live. On social media, you can be anybody you want to be. The problem is a lot of these folks don't know who they are. They need to be told who they are. They need to be told that they're popular. They need to be told that they are enough. They are worthy. But Lionheart, how to get out of that is, I mean, you can follow my path and come on sporadically or look at things sporadically, but you're only entangled or entrenched in this bullshit because you choose to be. You're only entrenched by it because you want to be. And I've refused from the beginning to be entangled with bottom feeders, with people who don't have a high sense of self. And when I see that you don't value who you are, I remove myself from your presence. I remove myself from your atmosphere, from your orbit. I don't ask you to leave, I leave. If I'm uncomfortable with what's going on around me, I leave. If I don't like what's happening around me, I leave. I'm not asking you to leave. You stay right there, right where you are, right where you're comfortable. You stay right there. I'll remove myself because I'm uncomfortable. And that's another thing that people don't understand. People think that because they're uncomfortable, you have to change who you are. Opposed to understanding that if you're uncomfortable, it's only up to you to make yourself comfortable. It's only up to you for you to change your environment. Don't expect people around you to change because very few people have the mindset and the cognitive skills to understand, oh, I need to change if I'm not happy. I'm just one who understands that if I'm not happy, let me change this around. Let me change my environment. Just like if you don't like the outfit you have on, what do? You change clothes. If your clothes is too big, you buy something that fits your body shape. If something's too small, you buy something you up a size and make you feel more comfortable. You have to change that. It's not up to the clothes to change. You know, if you don't like where you are, if you don't like where you're standing, where you're sitting, what's not, you don't sit there and complain. You don't sit there and hope and wishing that things happen or look the way you want them to look. You change that environment. You change that situation. You change that. And all this fakeness that I see, it's like y'all were just talking shit yesterday, but all of a sudden today, y'all want to be, you know what I'm saying, the dutiful one. Y'all want to be the ones who is enlightening everyone up. Y'all want to have all this introspective conversations. Oh, now you want to look inward because you see that that's the in vogue thing to do. If you say that you like mess, if you say that you like the BS, you say you like you, it's fun for you, then you're not gonna change because that's what you think is fun. That's your idea of fun. I've asked several times, when was it fun? And opposed to being honest with themselves, saying, I had fun when I was messy as hell. I had fun when the mess wasn't on me, when the mess didn't touch me. Well, back in the days, when back in the days, where was it fun? Was it fun 3 years ago when VS got arrested? Was it fun when she was calling Sean the name she was calling him? Was it fun when Nika and Shella was fighting back in the days? Where was it fun? Was it fun when I was being docked? Was it fun when Deanna was being followed? When was it fun? If you give me a time period when it was fun, but what they do is they equate fun with them enjoying the fact that someone else was being drugged. They equate fun with the fact that someone else was being doxxed, someone else was being talked about. They equate that with fun when it was fun. I'm just saying, like, I mean, I hope I'm starting to see people slowly waking up and looking at this shit as what it actually is, as how I looked at it from the very beginning. Only a few content creators on here can do content without talking about beef and bullshit. Only a few. And Not to toot my own horn, but I'm one of them. But see, that could be a slippery slope line, her, because they could use that sense of humor to make you laugh at the expense of someone else. See, I don't. I find things clever. I find things interesting. Exactly, voodoo. Exactly. Exactly. It's because if the sector started, let y'all tell it, all you historians. If the sector started out of the Kaya and Maddie situation, that was messy as hell. That was messy as hell. So if the sector started out of the Maddie and Kaya beef, was it fun to watch that for y'all who say that's when it started? Now I enjoyed the Queen's Court because it was social commentary about celebrities where it was messy, it was humorous, it was a roast and gag. And I wouldn't say that was a fun era, but I enjoyed that type of commentary that those two women delivered. Now, would I say that was a fun era? It was a fun for Regine. We're working, we're working. I remember that. We're working. It was fun for her. It was fun when they drugged Toya while she was pregnant and the baby inside her stomach. And Regine and the grandmama. That wasn't fun for them. Did I laugh and tickle? Yeah. Is that people can't say, oh, it was messy, it was this, it was that, it was that, but I enjoyed when it happened. And if that's fun for you, then that's fun for you. She did, Voodoo. She did. She did. But she tried to because they were talking about her initially. Regina just didn't come out of nowhere and said, well, she's working, she's working, she's working. You know, it was after they kept saying, saying, get off your daddy's bank account, find a job, find something to do with yourself, basically. You know, it was the clapback funny? Was the roast from the clapback funny? Yeah, funny. I don't confuse funny with having fun. I chuckled, I giggled. I still thought it was wrong. You know, I said two things can be true at the same time. I always say that two things can be true at the same time. You can find something interesting and entertaining, but it also could be something that is not, what I'm saying, right. But let me say when I have fun. I did a skit with, oh, I forgot, was it on Deanna's channel or Shan's channel? It was me, Deanna, Shan, and someone else. It was four of us on it. I think it was V, designed by V. What's up, love boss lady? How you doing, baby? Good evening. And it was about something. I forgot what that skit was about. I dressed up in costume. I had on like a Farmer John outfit, had on some overalls, a plaid shirt, had some messed up teeth and a hat, a big old straw hat with like craziness. Me and Deanna was like, now that was fun. Because it was a little stupid skit. We were just talking shit about something that was going on here, was not. Now that was a fun skit. But yeah, it was real. Like that was a fun skit. That was a fun moment. I forgot what channel it was on. I forgot what it was about. But I remember we had fun. It was silly. I remember somebody tried to come behind us and do the same thing, and it didn't work out as well as it did. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know. So yeah, I really don't understand it. You know what it is. what it is, what it is. But yeah, I just telling y'all, like I said, this is gonna be a long one. So I'm gonna really quick to say, like, when people try to be introspective after years of bullshit and nonsense, and I see it, it just falls on deaf ears. It just falls at deaf doors. Like like I don't believe in. Like I said, I don't do the whole apology thing. Well, it's not. You know, what I'm saying don't do it, nor do I accept them. But at the same time, it's a big lesson that one learns as you grow. I'm not saying age-wise growing, but just growing as an individual, growing as a human being. That you can't do have to be a balance. Yeah, like I said, I always said, I don't mind the mess. I don't. Because if I mind the mess, I wouldn't watch nobody on here because we all messy as hell. We all messy as hell in our own way. But if 99.9% of your interaction on social media is messy and 0.001 isn't, that's not fun. That's not cool. You have to be really able to balance what you do. Exactly, Voodoo. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's what like y'all trying to be introspective was not when y'all are the biggest creators of chaos. Y'all are the biggest creators of nonsense. Y'all are the biggest creators of bullshit on here. But all of a sudden you want to be introspective. You want to be insightful. You want to be enlightening. You want to be someone that leads the crowd to change. You want to be the voice of change. You want to be the voice of reason when you done the biggest shit on here, the most chaotic shit on here of anybody. Who are you fooling? You think that we forgot? You think that we don't remember? You think that we don't know what you've done, how you've done it, what you've been doing, how you move behind scenes? Like, I just don't get it, y'all. I really truly don't. But yeah, I just want to say, like, it's funny, like, things that I've been saying for the past 4 years since I've been on here. Well, it's not. People want to act like that's their new practice. That's who they are. Exactly. Right, Udo. And then people screaming, oh, this is weird. This doesn't make sense. But yet you're still trying to follow it. Everyone's stupid. Everyone's weird. Everyone, you know what I'm saying, ain't shit. Everyone is weak. But you're following everything that everyone's doing. You're everywhere where these weak people are. The people that you don't fuck with is. Like, like I said, I'm not gonna sit in the middle of a room and say, this is boring, this is stupid, this don't make no sense. But I still sit in the middle of that room. I'm gonna get myself up and leave. I'm going to walk out the room. And if the room changes, I may peek my head in, what's not. Okay, cool. I can handle this. But I'm not gonna be, oh, this is stupid, every time. Because that gets old. Because then I start to look at you like, who's the crazy one? The people doing the crazy chaotic shit, or me trying to make sense of chaos? Yeah, yeah. And you can see every day, the more they try to feel that emptiness was not the long, the more they try to feel that sense of longing and accepting is when they just dig it the hole deeper. That little space that they're trying to fill in with um, numbers and things of that nature, it gets deeper. Yeah, look, want to be validated, want to be liked. Like I've always said, those who know me, who's been around for a minute, this is the most popular that a lot of these people have ever been. This is the most popular that a lot of these people has ever been in their life. And the fact that they have never been popular, they have never been anything, they have never been, but Carrie, that's true. But guess what? That's why you see them everywhere because they don't ever click off that end live button. They don't ever click off YouTube because they know that as soon as they are by themselves, they get back to that misery. They get back to the squalor that their lives are. And me saying that your life is a squalor doesn't mean that you live in a dirty home. That's one aspect of it. And we've seen that with several camera slips here on these YouTube streets. But mental squalor, the chaos is in your mind. The chaos is in your behavior. The chaos is in your lifestyle, not just in your home. The chaos is you. You are the chaos. You are the thundering force that cannot rest because you don't know how to. You have equated your self worth with how many likes you have and how many people know your quote unquote name. How many people that you can, you know what I'm saying, scavenge off of. How many panels you can go on to. It's important to you that people like you virtually. It's important to you that people like you virtually. So, do you like me? Are you mad at me? The fuck, who cares? Who cares? But yeah, I don't know. It's like everything I've been saying for the past several years since I've been on here. Now all of a sudden, it's the hot topic here on YouTube. All of a sudden, everyone want to be introspective. Everyone wants to have this growth. Dirty spirits, ooh, filthy, filthy. And right, the question is, do you like you? And the answer to that question is a lot of them don't. A lot of them can't stand each other. Oh, sorry, can't stand themselves. Can't stomach to be by themselves. Can't stomach to be alone with themselves. Can't stomach it because they know it just doesn't feel right because they're not right spiritually. They're not right. Almost 9:30. But yeah, y'all, let me go package up. And we see this from the Ooh, that's funny. That's funny. That's true though, Voodoo. It's true. Something happens to them, they want peace. It's too much going on. I'm tired of this. I want to clean this up. See, you saying two. I'm thinking of like 10, like for real. And I'm sure the two you're talking about, thinking of, is part of the 10 that I'm thinking of as well. Do everyone want to take channels down and put channels up? And if that's why I don't apologize because whatever I said it. And if I, oh well, I'm grown. I can't get in trouble. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm adult. Like I'm an adult. I can't get in trouble. I don't understand. You know, you can't get in trouble. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely one. Yeah, it's just it's crazy to me. Like y'all, it's crazy. Like, and I just and I personally sit back and laugh because like if y'all was right from the beginning, you don't have to get right now. If y'all was doing the right thing from the beginning, you wouldn't have to do the right thing right now. You know, and I understand this is a means of income for people. It helps you live whatever lifestyle that you live. It helps you do whatever you it helps you do. But if you was such a nasty, miserable person in real life, you will be able to cultivate relationships and work outside of these YouTube walls. I'm just saying. What are you? A mess. Well, this is serious, y'all. This is real important. This is real important. This is real serious. It's real dangerous. Be careful. I don't need nobody on YouTube to tell me to be careful, especially when you're living reckless. I don't need anyone on YouTube to tell me to be careful when you're living reckless. Clearly, you weren't living careful. Clearly, you didn't take this seriously. You thought everything was a coin. You thought everything was for, you know what I'm saying, a roasting gag until you realized it's not. Hey, sister, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? You thought everything was a roasting gag. You thought everything was a show. Now, what part of your show that you created that you done on purpose that this does? Have you running back to people that you done cussed out and called your enemies and said and talked about? What part of your show is this? Because everything's for a show, right? We're all actors. When you're done with your commentary, you turn off the computer and you live your real life. Mm, I'm just saying, y'all, make this shit make sense. Make this shit make sense. You know, you know, everything's a show. Everything's for a show. But yet, you can keep your business, people in your life, personal business, to themselves or to yourself. I'm just saying. I don't know. That's just me. Oh, you already turned it. You already mixed it up. Sorry, y'all. Ooh, just cooking a little something, something, something for the people. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's real dark and dangerous on these streets, I guess. What's up? Who are you doing, baby? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? But yeah, I guess it's real dark and dangerous on these streets for some people. Things are getting serious, I guess. Like I said, if you wasn't living dirty, if you wasn't living some bullshit, you won't have to worry about what people are doing and saying about you. That wouldn't be an issue. You would be, you know what I'm saying, living your life, go about your business. But no, everyone wants to be popular. Everybody wants to be in the know. Everyone wants to be talked about. But when you're talked about, that's a problem. I'm just saying, y'all look crazy to me. I can't sit up here and sit here and play with y'all and act like, what I'm saying, it's something that's not crazy. You use this as entertainment. This is not law. This is not the way that everything is and should be, things like that. No, this is just, you know, entertainment. You turn it off, use it like a TV. Like I said before, this is the only interactive reality show that is. So that happened. I'm at a space where I don't really like people to try to troll me or get attention from me. You know what I'm saying? If I ignored you twice, why would you come back with some smart ass shit the third time? People don't understand. Like, is it an age thing? Is it a mental disease thing? Is it what is it? What is it? I'm confused. Like, I'm confused. Play with somebody else. I'm not in a mood to play with people on at this level anymore. Sorry. Had fun while it lasted, but my patience done wore thin. Well, yeah, I'm told like I told y'all like people who want to act crazy, what's not. I'm not done with that. Well, the thing is, he started that on James's channel. It was cute for a moment, but then I said some stuff, whatever, that had him in his feelings. You know, asking why am I being watched? What I do to be watched? You playing too much. Like you're playing too much. You know, that's what you're doing. When I say I'm watching you, I'm watching how you move. I'm watching what you do, how you're doing it. And if you're coming over here to troll me, and that's not what we do, you're in my comment section in different videos trolling me, and I'm just ignoring you. Please be ignored. You know, I'm just not at that place anymore. Don't mind having fun and joking and playing and what's not, but yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. And if I'm trying to ignore you, let me ignore you. If you won't let me ignore you, I just have to block you. No hard feelings. I see you on these streets. No hard feelings, baby. Well, as y'all know, I don't care about numbers and who's in the chat, who's subscribed, who's unsubscribed. Girl, I don't care about all that bullshit. As long as it doesn't affect my bank account in real life, numbers don't mean shit to me. It is weird. Like, if someone wants to ignore you, just let them ignore you. Try another day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll give you 2 or 3 times to do what you need to do because today may not be a day I'm feeling like being trolled. So I ignore you, but you keep on trying it. Yeah, I'm just block you because right now today is not the day. Nothing's wrong. I'm not mad at anything. It's just I just let me ignore you. Like I said, I'm worried about making sure this delivery is packaged up properly and sent off so I get the rest of my money. You know what I'm saying? The deposit is cute. I need the full bill paid based on sources being delivered or rendered, I should say. But then I said, yeah. But I won't ask what's been going on because I know what's been going on. But is it me or y'all tired of the bullshit as well? Is it really getting old? Like Carrie, you're a content creator. Is it not getting old, or is it just me? Is it not getting old, or is it just me? Because like damn, like 2 or 3 years, 4 or 5 years of the same shit over and over and over again. Like damn, when do y'all get tired? And that's why I've been looking at other stuff. Like things, there's a lot going on behind the scenes with me. You know what I'm saying? That I and I'm doing the stuff, and it's just like, you know, this really is, yeah, this is, yeah, it is what it is, you know. Oh, it's not going to stop. No, no, no. It's not going to stop. That's why I said I have to remove myself from it. I can't expect people to change. I have to be the change that I want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's why y'all don't see me dropping down in chats and stuff. Y'all don't see me watching this stuff like that. Y'all don't see me talking about this stuff all the time. I come on, what, once every 4 to 5 days, give a little bit of opinion based on what's been going on throughout those 4 or 5 days, because it hasn't changed really, but give y'all a little something different, a little calmness, you know what I'm saying? My ideas and situations based on what's been going on, and that's it. Like, I'm not trying to, mm-mm, it's not going to change, so I have to be the change that I want to see. I have to be the change that I'm seeking, and I can't expect everyone else to do it for me. I have to do it for myself. Like I said, I still support people, the people that I support. And, and that's true, and that's sad. That's sad. And we wonder why we're looked at as unintelligent, unimaginative, you know what I'm saying? Not creative. You know, we're stuck in the same mindset like, oh, it's okay to cuss and fuss, and that's all it is. You know, everyone likes to say, oh, well, don't bring up what happened in the past, but yet when it's time for you to bring up what happened in the past, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that's like, for real, it's definitely that. Definitely redundant. Definitely, you know, oh, don't talk about the past. It happened 2, 3 years ago, but yet when it affects you, it's okay. you know, and what do you think history is? What do you think the phrase, if you don't know your history, you're bound to repeat it, comes from? People trying to ignore what happened or learn from what happened. So therefore, they just gonna do whatever it is they want to do, regardless of anything, and not realizing that you need to learn from it, and that everyone was there. You're not so popular that everyone knows what happened previously, understand the backstory of stuff. You know, why don't you like this person? Well, this will happen. You know, if you were there, you know, but if since you're not there, this will happen. And also, I love when people retell stories, because I don't listen to what they get right. I listen to what they get wrong. I listen to what they try to change to make themselves look better in a situation. That's what I look at. I don't care if you're telling the same story over and over again, as long as you're telling the same story over and over again. But if there's differences in every time you tell a story, something different in the story, yeah, I'm looking at you like you're crazy. You know, so, like I said, yeah, it could just be me. You know what I'm saying? That it's like, it is not about it. Yeah, I don't know. It's about people just growing up. Practice the art of adulting every once in a while. It's fun to be silly and have fun and hee hee ha ha whatnot, but at some point you need to grow up a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Don't take much. But yo, y'all, didn't want much. I'll come to you guys and talk to y'all for a quick minute. Hope everyone had been a good day. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope everyone had a good start to their week. Um, you know, but yeah, y'all have a great night. Thank y'all so much for being here. I love you guys, but as you guys also know, Not important that I love you guys. It's important that you love yourself, you love someone else, you respect yourself, and you definitely respect someone else. I'll talk to you crazy kids later. And y'all have a great day. It's your boy Food Junkie, and I'm out. Bye bye. Good night, y'all.